Sup guys, widdz here. Thought I would do a video talking about the gear sets, like what they changed in 1.4 PTS, and maybe you already know maybe you already know what some of the changes are, but since the NDA in the 1.4 is lifted and I actually focused a lot on the gear sets when I was at Massive, I have some more information. So I actually think a few of the sets are still a work in progress. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get into it. DeadEYE is not that changed though. 40 initial bullet stability, 20 marksman rifle critical hit damage, that's the same. But here's the thing, when zoomed, marksman rifle lose headshot bonus but gain 100% critical hit strike. So that's the same. But you have to actually, you can't hip fire anymore. So you have to zoom your gun. So ADS it and then scope it, right? That's DeadEYE. Mark that off. Final measure is almost the same as well. Exotic damage, protection from elite, but the 4-piece is quite buffed. When damaging a hostile with a grenade, gain the defuse buff. When in range of a hostile grenade, the buff is consumed and defuse the grenade as well as you give a grenade. So that's a lot better now. I don't think there's a cooldown either, so that actually makes more sense now. Let's see what we have. Blind is a work in progress set. You can see it's disabled. I think this set is, yeah, I don't even think I can, I can't say it, I guess. I don't even think I can say it actually, but I think this set is gonna be, we FireCraft a bit about it, but it's gonna be, it could possibly be a really cool set if it happens, but yeah, you gotta wait for these guys, but this could be really good, so that's it about blind. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Sentry, so you got aiming accuracy, damage to elite, 4 pieces, using semi-automatic weapons marks the enemy, increase the damage inflicted on the target by 5% for a duration of 30 seconds. A target can receive up to 3 marks. So that tells me like they nerfed the 4-piece of the old Sentry. But what we discussed at the workshop is that he wanted to change Sentry, because when you play with Sentry you always go for the same guy, right? He wanted to change it to a spotter role, right? So instead of shooting one guy 3 times, you would be shooting every NPC that you can see once in the head, just to mark them, and you will get 5% from every mark, right? And that would, the mark would stay for 30 seconds, and for example 10 NPCs, you mark 10 of them, you would get 50% damage to your group, right? So that was something we talked about. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. I still think that idea was a pretty good idea, because that makes the set more unique. So I guess that's gonna happen. I hope, at least. But yeah, so that's one thing. So I think that could make the set quite cool as a support set. Maybe you go like ballistic shield Sentry, super tank, and then you just go in the front and tag people, and you give your group a lot of damage while you tank. I mean, I think that could be really cool. I'm gonna save Nomad for now. AlphaBridge, it's kind of the same. You get 2-piece health regen, and 3-piece is 5% weapon damage, and the 4-piece is the same. So it's a bit buffed, I would say, since you get 5% weapon damage. Reclaimer is the same as well, right? 4-piece is disable, But what we discussed at the workshop was Reclaimer is gonna be a remote control. So for example, I am playing Reclaimer, which never happened, guys, right? So I use fire bullets, and the players that play my group will get the fire bullets, but it acts like they actually use them themselves, so they can't use any other consumable. But they will not, like, it will not take their fire bullets, because it will just come from my fire bullets, so it's free for them, right? So just that I activate it for them, but they are locked into that, and I don't think you can triage it either. The fire, like, I don't think you can triage consumables anymore. Maybe you can, but you can't triage spam. So that's the Reclaimer. What do we have? FireCrest. That's a really cool set. Really cool set that I think it's gonna be fun. I actually have that build on at the moment. Gonna try it today, I think, in PvP. It's gonna be super hilarious. So set bonus 2 fire grenades, 3 of them. Set bonus 3, 50% flame turret range, 30% flame turret damage. I use this. The damage is quite low though, but it's mainly to set them on fire, right? And then 4-piece, your damage is increased by 15% against burning targets. So it's kinda gives you the fire mage feeling. So I was using this with a flame turret plus a seeker mine with flames, and I was just setting everything on fire. But yeah, if you come to the stream today, you're probably gonna see some of that gameplay. I can't remember what we specifically talked about. I mean, I think this was how it was when we talked about it. Yeah, something we talked about, they buffed the health on turrets, and we made sure that shock turrets wouldn't get the same HP like a flame turret. Flame turret and other turrets have like 200k or something. Shock turret only have 60, so there's not gonna be a shock turret meta. That's FireCrest. What do we have left? Nomad, Predator. Predator, I guess. So Predator 2-piece bonus, 5% rate of fire, 3-piece is the same, 4-piece is the same. However, since Predator is actually a DPS set, we were talking about taking away the bleed, because we were talking about taking away the bleed because the bleed wasn't supposed to be there. It just kind of happened. And yeah, like, it's supposed to be a DPS set, and I feel like currently, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but a self-aid heal can't cleanse, so using Predator now is gonna be stronger than ever, because you can't cleanse it. Like, the only way you can work around it is energy bar and rejuvenated mask, but you use a rejuvenated mask, bam, 1 second later it shoots 10 bullets with MP7 and you are bleeding again. I don't want Predator to be some kind of new fire bullets where you can't do anything about it, right? Because you can't cleanse it away with heal. So hopefully, I hope they take away the bleed actually, or make self-aid heal cleansable. But Predator is supposed to be a DPS set. Like, you don't need a bleed effect. Maybe raise the dot a bit, but the bleed effect is not needed. It's supposed to be a damage set, so that's that. Do I have a Tactician somewhere? Maybe I have some gear here. Striker. So Striker got the 2-piece bonus with stability. That's one of the thing. So you see Sentry and Striker, they don't have like, for example, Striker had enemy armor damage, 2-piece, 3-piece, crit damage. But the thing they want to do I know. The thing they want to do is to make the two-piece kind of utility and quality of life feature on all the sets. Because having any armor damage here and crit damage here, it's just too much damage. It's just too strong. I guess it should not give you that much damage focus. So yeah, that's what they did here. 4-piece is the same. I think we discussed, if I remember correctly, some people like wanted to take away that you drop 2% and only 1, but then he said, yeah, it's too easy to keep it up, and I actually agree. If you watch me play a bit Striker, you could see sometimes I actually, in some situations, I would get it up super high if they just were sitting on smart cover, for example. Where's Tactician? Where's the Tactician? There we go. I thought I deleted it. So Tactician is the same. Skill power here with the new skill power system. This is something that needs scaling, I think. Probably around 10,000 or something. Because 4,000 is nothing. Skill haste, the same. 4-piece is the same, but it goes up to 30%. And something we discussed at the workshop is to take away the damage. Like, instead of dealing damage, you would gain the buff for every hit, for every shot you hit on the NPC, right? So it wouldn't matter if you had super low DPS. As long as you hit targets, you would get the buff up, or your teammates would do it, right? So that's something I think I like more as well, because it works better with all the scaling. Like example, if you are a fresh third and just got it, or if you are playing the tier 4 high end. So then we have one set left, guys. Of course I saved the best for last. It's the Nomad, dude. Nomad. So yeah, 2-piece bonus health on kill. You guys remember the Nomad build video what I talked about? I wanted health on kill as a 2-piece bonus, and I wanted a 3-piece bonus with HP regen. So what do we have here? Administers a constant small healing, allowing the user to regenerate past the segments of the health bar. So basically 3-piece bonus is that it heals a little bit all the time when you are not taking damage, and after it heals one segment, usually the heal stops, but with Nomad it continues. So yeah, kinda glad that my HP regen got in. It's not exactly what I wanted though, but I think what I wanted it would be too strong, so he took the idea and liked it and made it a bit balanced. So yeah, I like that one. And 4-piece is the same, but it's 4 minutes instead, so yeah, I think Nomad is gonna be nice. And I'm pretty sure I didn't cover Hunter's Fate. No, I didn't. God damn it. Optimal range. Oh, you actually got headshot damage? What? Shit, I didn't know that, dude. Shit. I didn't see that. Wow, okay, cool. 4-piece is hitting an enemy with a bullet grants you temporary armor. The further you shoot, the more armor. The armor disappears after one bullet hits you. So that's the old one. Something that was discussed at the workshop is that Hunter's Fate should give the whole party armor, right? And I think that would make sense. So you shoot one shot and bam, the whole party group gets the same effect. It's to make the gear sets more viable in teams, and that, like having that one at Sentry, for example, would create more build diversity. I mean, I could see Hunter's Fate being really good in PvP. You have one sniper in the back, he gets like one shot on someone and bam, the whole groups get armor for just one shot. Yeah, I could see that being quite useful in some situations. And there's something more we missed. Come on. What is it? Was that everything? Man, I don't want to miss anything. Nomad. And I think I didn't go through Lone Star, but Lone Star is the same. 2-piece bonus needs a change. I can't remember what we talked about here. But I think everything that got damage here, for example, are gonna get a percentage based instead, because that works better when it scales from when you start at 30 and when you reach the high end. When you reach the end game, I mean. And 4-piece is the same, so I think a new 2-piece bonus, maybe it will keep this one, but I would like to see another 2-piece bonus, and all the damage like this one and Predator would be percentage based. I think would be better. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Hopefully you actually got some new information, since I actually was allowed to talk about it. Apparently I'm allowed to talk about everything at 1.4 so at the moment, so yeah. I'm gonna stream very soon, so make sure to tune in if you wanna see some 1.4 gameplay. And today hopefully we're gonna get some PvP. I'm gonna continue to farming and PvP and like try some builds out. I have a quite interesting FireCrest build going on, as I said, so yeah. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, peace.